Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Handmade by Ying with Donna. Today is Saturday, July the 2nd already. And guess who's with us today?
The one and only Baby.
And we wanted to share something just a little bit special with you before I kick off this box. And guess what?
What?
How many subscribers did we hit today?
2,000. Thank you, everybody.
Without you guys, we couldn't have done it.
We wouldn't be here right now if it wasn't for all of you.
And we wanted to come together for just a quick minute and tell you guys thank you.
Ow, my dog bit my foot.
Whoops, I hate when that happens. So I'm going to pop over into the chat real quick and have a look-see.
And I'm going to go downstairs because I want to go swimming.
She's heading to the pool. So I'll be down whenever I get done, sweetheart.
Okay.
I love you. Thanks for hopping on with us.
You're welcome.
She's checking out for the pool. So, hi, Kim. Thank you for joining. Colleen, thank you. Sylvia, hi, darling. Let me see. I'm glad you're back home, sweetheart. Definitely, if you like the content we share, give us a thumbs up. Ring the bell for notifications. We greatly appreciate it. You guys are helping us grow, and we are so grateful, thankful, and blessed. Scrunchions, hi. I'm slipping down through. Kim, thank you, darling. Got my sandwich choked down in time. You're one step ahead of us. We've been quite busy today and haven't stopped. Let me see. I'm trying to look. It was a smoked turkey, cheese, mayonnaise, and a thick slice of a yellow bell pepper. Yum, yum. Everybody tell them, Bay, hello. Thank you, Melissa. It's a milestone for us. My oldest granddaughter, she watches my channel, and she sent me that picture, and then she came over and spent a few hours with me this afternoon to congratulate us, and she's so excited as well. Let me see. Kim, thank you. Melissa, Deborah Hunter, hello, darling. I'm trying to slip down through. I'm going to step out of the chat in just a second and get busy. Hi, Beth. And in case anybody didn't know, you got to go over and check out Beth of Goody Goods. She's a rock star. I had the time of my life last night on her channel. She does all kinds of stuff, listening to music. She does her little chair dance. And I'm going to let her tell her little secret in the chat. I'm not ruining that for anybody. But welcome, sweetheart, and I'm glad you took time out of your busy day to hop on over here with us. So for now, I'll just periodically pop up to the chat and have a look-see. But I'm a little bit delayed in catching up. So today, Joe and I set some time aside, and I got the shipping notification for the July box of the Open Gate quilts. So with that being said, it was time for me to get off my bum and get the June box done. The June box is my first one, and I'm quite excited because I'm not really into the subscription boxes, but this one piqued my interest quite a bit. Oh, Mickey, you're so fine. You're so fine. All the time you blow my mind. Hey, Mickey. Melissa. See, there you go. Shaking Steven. Absolutely. So there's 3 projects in this, and my goal is going to be to whip them all out before Stephanie Stitches pops on live. So I'm going to just go ahead and chat. She isn't dancing on chairs anymore. No, not at all. And we will not tell her husband about that episode last night when she got wild and crazy. So I'm going to pop on right now, and I'm going to start with project number 1 in this. So let me have a look-see. And it's the port pillow. I'm sure everybody has watched everybody else's channels that's been opening them and things, but some people, we kind of skip and just hold on for a minute. And I was really busy, and I'm thankful that I've got time now to get this one done. So what the port pillow is people that needs a port placed. Monique and her husband set up these port pillows, and the writing it's on the inside because I went ahead and preset some of my projects for today. That way they were ready to go. But I did her measurements. And what it is, it's one 5x10 rectangle square that came with it. One 3 1/4 by 1/2 piece of Velcro, and that you can see here. And it's been cut. And the cut of fabric was 2 4.5-inch squares. And what you do is sandwich them together like any other project. And you're going to leave your opening. So I've got mine marked like we normally would. Thank you, Beth, for mailing, sweetheart. So I'm going to go ahead and whip around this. And you do it at a 1/4 inch seam allowance. And you back tack this in. And I sew off my edges. Getting really bad for that, I guess. And then I'm going to come up this side. And then where I get to the Velcro, I am going to give it just one little back tack in the center and move straight along. And then I'm going to do this one. This one project is going to come together so quick, you're going to be amazed. I hope you guys are having a fabulous Saturday. So I'm coming up on the second section. And I'm sewing off again. All the things we know we shouldn't. And then I've got my pucker here, right there. So it says in her directions to go ahead and trim your corners. And that's what I'm doing. I'm going to pull my pin out. And I'm going to look at the chat while I'm flipping this. So you're going to turn it inside out now at this stage of the game. And I just use my fingers. My nails are quite long right now. And I'm just going to give it a good shove through. Whoops. Let me pop this back. Made a boo-boo. So I want to fix it now. Saw what I did as soon as I went to turn it. So it's better to fix it now. So at the very beginning, I get to have a little date with Jack the Ripper. Put my Velcro on the wrong side. And I'm sure none of us have ever played with Jack. Working on a box from Open Gate Quilts. Absolutely. And I'm telling you what, I love it. Her pattern has been so amazing. I've got most of it preset and ready to go. And I just inadvertently laid this out backwards. I don't know why I did that. So I've got that picked out. I'm going to open this seam here and I'll just tuck it back in. Problem averted. Make my little hole there. And come over here and make the same little hole. And then I'm going to take it back through the inside where it should have been. And I'm going to line it up right here. I'm going to give it a little pinch and tuck it back in there and bring it down. So I don't mess that one up. I'm going to give it a quick pin. And then through that Velcro's there. And then I'm just going to go ahead and hit right there. I won't even need to pin that one since I made the boo-boo. So straight off and fix my mistake on this side. perfect way to start a project, right? So now we'll turn it inside out. Trim the corners, we've already did that, and then we're going to stuff it and close it up. Hi Lori, and welcome, sweetheart. Glad you could join us. So all you do is put your finger and poke these corners. I have my handy little poker so I can get it just right. I'm going to rub that seam so it's going to come out. And then I'm going to poke the next corner and I'm going to work my way around. I love this little poker. It's amazeballs. It's sturdy and it doesn't bend. And then I'm going to do the same thing in this corner. And I like this little port pillow. It's so stinking cute. It says, be happy, be queen, be yourself. So in her box, she also included just enough stuffing to put inside of it. So I'm going to put this down just a little bit and I'm going to poke it in. Oh. And it's just the perfect amount just to give a little bit of cushion. And then I'm going to stick this one in. And just move it around to where you want it. Give it a little bit of fluff there. Push it down. And since my seams are tight, I'm just going to have to pull this real taut and close it up. And voila, we have a port pillow. I'll definitely be making a few extras of these. I like this. And it'll come in handy at our cancer center that we have locally. And in a pinch, it'll help a lot of people. So is that not stinking adorable? Right there, project 1, down in a pinch. I just think that was fast and easy. So now I'm going to slip over to the second project, moving right along. And this one here is her seat belt cozy. And I've did a little bit. The project came with one 6x14 rectangle of fabric, one 3 1/4 by 4 inch Velcro, and then one 5 by 6 inch piece of fusible fleece. And then I did her measurements and cut it. Piecing, it was really pretty simple and straightforward. It was just face to face. I did change my fabric. In this project box, this is what my seatbelt cozy would have came with. So I cut the same thing, same size and everything, and I'll use this for something else. But she sent us this fat quarter, and it has all kinds of little birds on it. Now, is that not darling? So I wanted to use this because I love any shades of blue. So what I did was I went ahead and put my fusible on and ironed it down, and I've already got this here ready to go. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure my corners are lined up. And according to her directions, I've got the fusible on. Place the 2 rectangles right side together, which I've done. Sew around the rectangle, leave the 2-inch opening on one end, which I'll do there. Trim the corners, press it down at the opening, and then sew around that. And then that's how far I've gotten so far. So I'm going to do the one side right here, and we're just going to move right along. And since I'm trimming off the corners, it's okay to do it this way. And the fleece is just right there on the outside of that 1/4 inch. So that's amazing. It worked out great. And you could almost use the fleece the way she's got it lined up there. So now I'm going to go to my marked lines and back tack it in and come off. Then I'm going to leave my 2-inch opening and come in, back tack it in, and come straight down. I'm going to cut my corners. Pull my pin and stick my fingers in here and do some manual manipulation. So around the rectangle, leaving it open, the one side, trim the corners, turn the right side out, and that's what I'm doing right now. So let me look at the chat while I'm doing this. I have a question for Joe. How did you get CC to show up on your live? Joe? Closed captions.
Oh, when I set it up.
Yeah, when he sets it up, he hits the CC button and it automatically shows up now. And that helps a lot of people. We've got a lot of good positive feedback by doing that. So when you're setting it up, you just hit the CC button and it automatically feeds right in now. Hello, Shirley at Around To It's, quoting in the country. Shirley, practically creative. I meant to say you're welcome. So now all I'm doing is pushing this down through and making sure that I've got it in all of the necessary areas.
All those questions will be answered here within a matter of a week or two.
Yeah, but she needs to know now.
Oh, okay.
He's getting a little excited. He's starting his own channel. So once he drops that link, we're going to have you all pushing that out. And it's going to be the tech guy. I don't know what he's named it yet. I'm not allowed to tell you. But the way he's helped our channel grow and what we've learned, he's going to be sharing along with all of you. So every day's a learning process for all of us. So now I've got to get this last corner in here nice. And then I'm a hot mess with it, you know. I don't like things being messy at all. I've got a little tidbit. My fleece bent when I flipped it. So that's going to drive me insane. Got to see which side it went on. There it is. Must not have had it ironed down flat enough. So now it's telling me to press this down. So that's what I'm going to do. I don't want to be a rule breaker, you know. I'm going to press the back side just as well because I want it to lay flat. I've never made one of these and it's quite neat. Okay, so I've got that done. My opening. Press the rectangle into thirds along the 6-inch side. That's so you have approximately 2 inches. So I'm a marker. Do you know there is a show transcript under the live? When they go into replay 2, it comes up above the chat box. I learned something new. I knew it was there. I just hadn't bothered to click on it. Is that not amazing, the things that we're learning? I love it. So I'm going to go into a third. She wants it to be the length. So I just want to make sure that I have this. So I'm going to press it here. And I'm going to have the 2-inch mark there. And give it a little bit of heat love. That way I'm making my seam into it. Then I'm going to do the same thing on this side. And I'm going to press it down. And I'm going to hold it there just a minute. I've been seeing those and clicked a few times. Amazing what you learn. I'll be doing that tonight as well. I love to read at night. If I don't have time to listen to the whole chat and I don't want to keep Joe awake, that's what I'll be doing. So now I've got this pressed exactly the way the directions say. So now I need to get my Velcro. So here that is. So now I'm going to lay it here. Half in from this side for the top to bottom. So hold on just a second. I want to make sure I've got this right. So I want it to go this way. That'll look nicer. I want to make sure I'm doing the heads up on it. That way I'm getting the little birdies. So I would want to do it upside down. So here, we'll be doing this. Make sure it's centered pretty swell. Then I'll give it a little pin. I just want to make sure it's centered. And then now I'm going to do the same thing right here. And just line them up. This project come along so easy, and I'll definitely be doing some more of these as well for in the car. I think it helps where the seatbelt rubs you. So I want to follow her directions. And it says you just give it a tack in. So let me go down this side. My needle. I like seeing the projects, but sometimes there's so much chat that it seems it takes forever. Well, I thought I was moving quite fast, Melissa. Am I chatting too much? You deserve to be lazy for a while. You just mad because we haven't sang to you today, girl. So now that's in pretty snug. And I'm just going to snip my threads because I really don't like all the threads, and give it a good nice finish. So I've got that one in. Now I'm going to do the same over here and just come straight down the line. It's secured enough that I feel comfortable, so I'm going to go ahead and pull that pin, because I definitely am a pinner or a clipper. Singing to me. You're doing fine. I could always have Beth come on here with me via Zoom. I have no problem adding a secret weapon, Melissa, and she can do her personal rendition of "Hey Mickey, you're so fine all the time, hey Mickey." And you will never get that out of your brain now. So, voila. This will slide right on my seatbelt. And where it comes across, then it rubs us all. This is perfect. Donna, your lives are always fun, never a dull moment, especially with Colleen as a mod. I know, right? Everybody be good or she's going to out you, you know? I'm teasing. Stephanie, honey, thank you for joining. I hope you're feeling better, love. So the only thing that I've got to do now is I've got my Velcro on, is I'm going to go around the outside perimeter and just tack down everything to make sure it looks just a little nicer. I like that finished look. And I don't know about you guys, but these projects of hers are amazing. And this is definitely a pattern that for myself, like I said, I'm going to make a few more of these. Our vehicles seat 5 each, so you know I'm going to be making some more. And I've got enough of this fabric here that I'll be able to have matching ones for the front, and I'll have the girls pick out fun stuff for the back, because they're always talking about how their seatbelts chap them. So, perfect. Is that not darling? And it'll slide straight on. Love it, love it, love it. So, that's 2 projects down. So I don't want to lose this, so trust me, it's going in its little package here. And this is going back in my project tray. And then as soon as I'm finished this, I'll put all the open gate stuff into my file, because that's what I'm definitely going to be doing again. So now I'm going to hop over to the fun stuff. Is that not going to be pretty? All I've seen it on everybody's channel, but now I get to. Courtney got 200 subs. Let's help with forward momentum. Absolutely. Give her a thumbs up, guys. I am so proud of her. Colleen, the hearing of the theme song from the very old Western. Alright, so let me move these items out of the way. And I'll slide these over here because now that's done and I don't want it to get mixed with my directions. And you're going to see I use a lot of Post-it notes when I'm doing a project that I haven't done before. And this fits in that category. 2 and 30 minutes. Nice. Absolutely. Is it not great? I love it. And all I had to do was do a wee little tiny bit of prep. So, 3 projects in this box. I'm just blown totally away. I can't wait for the July one, but I want to finish this. So what I do when I'm presetting my projects is I use Post-it notes. It tells me what's in there, what fabric's going to what. I read my pattern many, many times, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to mess it up somehow. Because trust me, we all make mistakes. So with that being said, let me slide around here and see where we're going to start this one. Let me slide these back in here. So this is what we're doing, and I'm going to use it right here as a visual. That way if I'm laying something out, I'm not quite messing it up. So I've got all my supplies, everything's spin cut. We're using a light red fabric, a dark red fabric, dark red for the binding, light flower fabric, light heart fabric, light stripe fabric, and we're going to see where this goes. And definitely, if you don't know about Sylvia, she has You and Me FPP. She's going to be hopping over to my channel. She's got some things going on over on the other side of the pond, but soon as life slows down for her a bit, I'm going to have her on, and she's going to be helping me with some FPP, teaching me a lot. I'm never too old to learn, right? Hi, June, and welcome, sweetheart. I'm trying to look real quick before I get back into laying this out, because I won't fool with the chat while I'm laying stuff out. You take me by the heart when you take me by the hand. Let's sing it. Okay, I got to get my mind right now so we can do this. Let me slide this over. Okay. Let me see. The first thing I have to do is on the backs of the light flower fabric, and that would have been this one. This is what the light flower is. I'll show you that. You're making the half square triangles. So to save time, I went ahead and did these, and they've already been cut down. Hi, Patty G. Welcome, sweetheart. So if I missed anybody, I am greatly sorry. So these start out as, I don't want to give my totals. It's hard to do. So these have been trimmed down to the correct size that I need. So I'm going to slide these over. I saved one that I need to sew in, but I wanted to show you. It's really simple. We all do it. I use my creative grid for everything when I'm marking. I love it. It's the perfect way for me. It gives me my measure lines for my sew lines and my cut line. And everything comes out really great for me. So what I do is I line this up and I just follow right at the edge of my foot, right on my marked lines. Flip it around, and I do the same on this side. So this will be another half square triangle. So let me move this out the way. I don't want that ruler. Use this one. So all I'm doing is, we all do it. You have your 1/4 inch here, and we're going to come dead center, corner to corner. And I'm going to cut it. So now I'm going to iron these towards the dark. And I always use some magic juice because I love everything laying flat. Then we're going to bring them over here and we're going to square them down. Apparently, once shake it off, gets in your head, it stays. Absolutely. Craft a Simple Life. Hello, honey. Welcome. Glad you could catch us today. So what I'm doing is just lining up so that I can square these up. And in the end, I'll have 8 total. There'll be 4 of each segments here. Come straight in. Make sure I'm going at my marking. Then come over and do the same thing right at 3, right at the corner. And so far with her projects, I don't have a whole lot of waste, and I kind of really like that. You're getting your money's worth. So I have 2 more blocks to do. Give it some magic juice. We're going to square these down. Corner to corner. Same here. Gotta bring it down. Line it up. Make sure you're on your lines. And now that's into the scrap bin as well. So, pop in a flash. You know how I like that, right? So my light red fabric is this one. So let me see what I do next. Okay, on the backs, I did that. I've got my half square triangles. So that is classified as my light red. Okay, now moving right up. So these, I went ahead and pre-did these for time reasons. So I've also got these. So we'll put these all together. And what I'm going to do now is move this up. Make sure I'm laying this out straight. And this one's going to be the center. I got to move it up a little bit. Then I've got my red square. And I've got a 3-inch right here that's going to go dead center. And that's going to star case everything. Then we're going to do this. Then we're going to come over here. Then I've got these goody goods. And then this one's going in the bottom. So now I'm going to start bringing these together. And we'll have the middle done in little to no time at all. Got a little scant off here, so I'd rather catch it now. Oops. And this is going to that side. I'm going to bring this one in. I love a churn dash block. And it's also going to go out to the left. So we've got that. I'm moving out of the way. Now we're going to bring these in. Ooh. Is it right? No. Nope, did that backwards. I should have looked. The white should have come up, not down, the way that I did it. So I need to flip this. It looks like Jack and I are going to be good friends today through all of my projects. And that's okay. I'd rather do my picking now. As soon as I laid it down, I knew it was wrong. Okay, gonna relay it out again. Up to the top. There we go. Always helps when we lay them out, right? Now that looks like a churn dash. Hi, Sean, and welcome. Sorry, guys, about that little poof. Slide slide this in. That final double check, because I hate when that happens. Sean, I caught your live this morning. I just didn't have a cell phone. I was watching you on the TV as I was getting some other projects done. I like the cereal, your little quiz. That was quite nice. What's the pincushion pattern? Oh, hold on 1 second. So we've got the top. So now we've got that lined up. Let me check the chat a second. I'm the guy who sold. I thought I was a hot mess, but I pulled through. You did fine. I had you and Amanda will be on July the 11th. Yes, that's correct. He will be on both of them. I'm practically brave. I thought you as soon as I saw him. Remember, goody good, Sean. You did an amazing job. Give yourself some credit. We all make mistakes. Lord knows I've had to pull out Jack twice since we've been on. And things are going to happen. It's called life. Churn dash is my favorite. Absolutely. I would love to be able to find a pattern for a very large churn dash. How cool would that be? The star case in the center of a quilt. Could you imagine how pretty that would be? It's one of my favorite blocks. Whoops, that's not right. Move it down just a smidge. Hi, Kathleen. Welcome. Mary, welcome, sweetheart. I wish I had a buzzer to buzz. Uh-oh. Attention, Donna. Donna, read that chat. I'm sorry. I'm going back to read it. What did I miss? Cindy Goody retracted his statement. I'm going over to my mother-in-law's tonight and teaching her my sister-in-law FPP. Going to be a fun time. Kathleen, hi, Donna. I'm reading the chat. What am I missing? Churn dash. Probably back when I was laying it out wrong. Is that it? It's like watching a train wreck happen, isn't it? When we're not doing it quite right. So, now I've got my dark in my corners, my light. So now we're going to marry them. So when I get these lined up, like I said, I'm a pinner. Nancy, what do I need a buzzer for, darling? You probably could have warned me what I was doing before I did it. Don, it's still wrong. Hold on. Don't put the bottom on like that. Hold on. I'm going with the picture. Hey Melissa, how are you feeling? Hold on, Donna, that's Donna, center bottom is wrong. Okay, hold on. Let me stop here. Let me pull it apart and we'll see what I'm doing. Let me lay it back out before I do any more damage. Never had trouble with the churn dash before. I don't know why I am today. Right here, dark light, dark light, dark light. Dark light, dark center, white, dark red. Slide it up, dark corner, white, right here. Alright. Thank you guys. Flipped it upside down. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It from this side. This is my third date with Jack, and it better be the last. Because I'm telling you what, this guy and I is going to break up. I'm tired of seeing him. He needs his eviction papers, right? My husband's sitting here just laughing because I don't want to stick with Jack anymore. Tell him what we all think of Jack. Do what?
I said it's just nice to know that I'm not the only one that messes up.
Hey, Donna, you're so fine. You're so fine. You blow my mind. Hey, Mickey. Hey, Mickey. You should have saw last night. I was literally, it's been years since I laughed so stinking hard. I was in bed watching Beth of Goody Goods. And I was having the time of my life, giggling and just having a good time. And I was channel surfing and I came across Beth. And I was just dying. Haha, it's National Jack the Ripper Day. Absolutely. You know, sometimes the guy really gets on my nerves. You know, kind of like when we get aggravated with our spouse. It's Joe's fault. He shouldn't have been reading that chat. Exactly. He's being nosy, right? He's jinxing me. Don't we always have to blame it on Joe? He's got broad shoulders, he says. He'll take it. But this Jack guy, I'm telling you, he's getting on my nerves. That's 3 times in one project, and I never have this. So this guy's got to stop. But back to what I was saying about Beth's channel last night. Melissa had her finger surgery yesterday. And Beth and her friend were just random chatting about songs and things. And I started chuckling and I was like, Melissa, after she came through her surgery and everything was fine and we knew she was going to live, you know, they didn't have to amputate or anything. It was... Melissa, I'm not making fun of you. It was just so funny. She was such a wreck the night before. So every chat I went to or anything that I did, I was doing the, hey, Mickey, you're so fine, you blow my mind, hey, Mickey. And when she went to have her procedure done, I wonder what was in her mind. That was it. So when she comes home, she left me know how much she loved that song. So everywhere I went in a chat last night that I knew Melissa would be in, and she was still a little bit twilighted, I had them sing it to her, and then I would take pictures of anybody singing it to her and send it to her. her. I was laughing so hard in chat, my ribs were hurting. If Joe would have been downstairs, he'd have thought I'd done lost my mind. He'd have been sending me on the funny bus. And I'm telling you what, I was hysterical. I was on with Colleen. I was going, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And we were just dying. It was hysterical. And she goes, you did not. Jody, you read this? And if so, when we say stop, you need to tell her. If you're going to sit there and be nosy, you got to stop me. Some days Jack does more on a project than I do. I'm getting there. I'm telling you. Now I got this old fella back out because I missed a line. And no one told me. This is Melissa with her voodoo doll on her end because I was having so much fun last night. So Melissa, you call off your voodoo. Donna's a troll. I'm telling you what. I was lurking last night in anybody's chat. And I swear if I could have found 50 people on last night that would have sang to her, I would have recorded them and sent her straight away to their chats this morning, because there was no way I was passing that up. Not for love nor money. It was the best time of my life, not so much for her, but it was all in good fun. We all have a good time. And she didn't mind today. She's still talking to me. Goody goods. LOL, trying to sing. LOL, not sure you can call what we were doing singing. Wait until your baby shower. I'll send you the video. I'm telling you what, it was a blast. You know what made my night, girl? She's sitting there and we would all mention songs to her, and she was looking them up on her phone, and she was sitting there ever so kind and ever so sweet. She reminds me of my own kid. And she was doing this, dancing in her chair. She was really getting into it. I just love that child. I had such a good time. Wayne and I are both laughing about it. I bet he's not exactly laughing if you were under anesthesia and the Mickey come out of you. But then you can't say you haven't had a little dose of Mickey, right? Alright. I'm praying I got this right tonight. And if not, you know what? It'll be alright. So, Joe, you better be reading the chat, because if it's backwards again, you're going to be meeting with Jack. He hasn't tried sewing yet, but by God, he can rip a seam. I'll put this guy to work. The whole time you guys are trying to hit me with the kill buzzer, he's sitting over there reading it, smiling, and not saying a word. He was just letting me get down. We need to have a quilters karaoke night for the baby shower. Everyone picks a song. I love that. You can't call a mommy of for a child. You want to bet? Yeah, I can. Absolutely. I can call her whatever I like. She is still a child. She might not be our child, but she's everybody's child. I bet her mommy still calls her a child. And I like to starch my stuff down to make my block stiffer. And it sews together so much nicer. And it's getting me away from Melissa. That would be so much fun. Goody goods, it's going to be on the things I should have never said. Could you imagine? Joe's sitting here saying, you know what, I'll set it up if you all want to do it. You don't want me singing. That's what's funny. None of us can sing. Could you imagine? 1 hour of YouTube will all either be banned or imprisoned. Okay, this is one. And it is taking me a bit longer, but I'm just messing around now. Goody goods. I take it as a compliment, LOL. I will be your child to whoever will claim me. I will claim you, girl. I just absolutely let someone say something. You know it's going to be that snarky Melissa. She's got to be picking on someone, so tonight I'm her target. Let me see if I can fire her up tonight. Beth, is your sister older or younger? The guy who says, we could do it on the Discord server for real. How much fun would that be? We need to look up copyrights. Of course, you're going to throw the blanket to it. You want to share? Goody good, yes. That would be fun. We don't even have to wait on the baby to get here. We can do warm-ups. All right, now I've got these done. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and lay this out. And you all keep your eye on me because, you know, sometimes I'm going to lay it out wrong. So I've got this here. I've got this one here. I'm going around my block just to get to where I need to be. And I don't like the way this is looking, so I'm going to have to do a little edge trim here. I like everything to be exactly per her measurements, and I did not stop the... Let me see. Should measure at 8. I did not measure down. Y'all get me sidetracked, and I'm going to get in trouble with Monique. And so let me see. Let me see. Yes, it needs trimmed down. I almost did it again. Okay. So, now I gotta focus, guys. You're messing me. Discord, let's make it happen. Courtney, Beth, and Sean. Hello, Miss Ellen. Hello, Brandy. Welcome. Can you do it on a time I can join? LOL. I can't sing either, and I'm laughing so hard over here at the pond. You know what? It will be a blast. Could you imagine getting all of us together? Oh, my word. Guess, hey, we're singing all the way. It won't be copyrights. Could you imagine? That would be hysterical. Now I did it. Now we got this. So now I can go up here and look. Have to get Heather into it too. She can come over. That would be fun. You guys made my night. I went to bed with sore ribs. No joke. No pun intended. Okay. Got that. I gotta focus on this and I'll be back. Lord, y'all don't want me to sing. Trust me, Brandy, I don't want... It'll be fine. It will be fine. So now we've got these going in at the top and bottom. So I'm going to flip you here. Make sure I'm doing this right. Lord knows I don't want any more mistakes. I still don't think that measurement's right. It's a scant. I'm going to recheck that right there. Here in my eyes. Miss Ellen sings like a bird. I bet she does. That would be fun. That would be fun to get a group of us all together. Okay, so now I've got the center done. This one's going here. This one's going here. This one's going here. This one's going here. Kind of like my bird's facing the right way. It's kind of like a puzzle. Okay, everybody, have a look-see and don't let me mess up a second time. Melissa, I can't wait to hear you sing. I can't either. Hey, we're going to be live on Thursday. Come on and we'll have her sing. Beth, I love Shakin' Stephen. Cool. Now we all have high expectations of you. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we got this far. Katie Crafts got distracted by the chat and Iron 32 dark blue and ivory half square triangles lights out. This chat, I'm telling you what, it's amazing, isn't it? We can all do that. Time warp. We could do that. Wait for the time warp. I just love a good chat, and I am so thankful you guys are in with me tonight. Make sure I line this baby up. And trust me, if I line these up again wrong, Joe's going to be a pickin' tonight. Me too, June. I have to sing in school choir, but COP stops me. Sylvia, I'm sorry, darling. But you can still listen and Mom just sing along. Joe will be sitting over here in the chair laughing hysterically at us. The guy who sews, that's what I thought too. What did he say? I gotta get back up here. If we aren't singing in public, there shouldn't be any copyrights or legal issues, so Discord could work. And don't forget your acorn pin. You need to give it some magic love. Slide that in. Give it some more magic juice. Then we're coming over here and doing it one more time. I think we need to find a way to put a buzzer in the chat. That way, if one of us is messing up, the buzzer will alert us. How cool would that be? It'd be a real help. If we get our blocks in backwards or whatever. Hi, Teresa Louise, honey, and welcome. Thanks for joining in. We're having a grand old time. We're reliving the chat from last night a bit, where Beth was singing to us and everybody was just having her look up songs. Well, not singing so much, but air dancing and stuff. I think we all had a good time. Add your magic juice, and here we go again. Add here. Hi, Courtney, baby. Thank you for joining, honey. Make sure. Now bring them down, and you just pin these in place, because you definitely want these to line up. Courtney, honey, congratulations. Donna, what do you have in your little sticky thing? That's called magic juice. It's an acorn pen, and it works perfectly to make my seams lay flat every time. And I can't tell where I need to be. But it comes like this, and then there's a refill bottle, and I order mine from Stephanie Stitches, and it's an amazing product, and I'm not sure where else has it. But that's what I use, and every time my seams lay flat but if you got a seam pick, you're not gonna like it. Miss Ellen, is it too late to get in on the raffle? That's amazing. If anybody hasn't heard, Miss Ellen's doing a raffle, and I believe she calls it the birthday raffle. If I'm right, let me know. I was looking for Courtney's giveaway link, sorry. It is, whoops, it's growing over here, so I got to start moving stuff, so I've got room to work. So anyway, Miss Ellen's doing a raffle. Colleen or Melissa, can you drop that information in, please? But it's $10 a chance to get in on it. And it's just going to be a fun raffle. Now, I know that once, and Nancy, this is all in fun. Once Nancy gets in on it, I don't stand a chance. She is amazing. She is our winner chicken dinner girl. Love her. Together we sew with Stephanie Stitches. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the party, girl. Working on the open gates. If you would have been here a little bit ago, I wouldn't have made so many faux pas. Joe would have listened to you. He reads the chat and didn't tell me I had something in backwards, so we're all blaming him. I'm off to sleep, everyone. Take care, Miss Lisa. Well, I'll chat with you in the morning, honey. I'm also doing a giveaway for my reaching my goal, so you know, Donna. Congratulations. I forgot. I'm sorry. So let me see. How many raffles do we have going on? We have... Somebody put them in there so that we know who's got raffles going on. So let me see. I've got to see what I got to do next here. I don't want to keep you all too much longer. So now I'm going to drop these in and... So I'm coming there. I'm coming there. There, then I'm coming here. Okay, so we're going to do the sides first. Good night, Sylvia. Rest well, sweetheart. Stephanie, do you have any magic juice in your shop? I've been using it, and yours the only place I know that's selling it. Yes, if anybody needs any of the acorn pin, we all have labeled and dubbed it the magic juice. Hop on over to her shop, and I can assure you, you will not be disappointed. It's my go-to, never fail, and I love it. Missed a little piece. Rather fix it now. This is why we call it the shift. Miss Jean House, I'm still recovering from anesthesia and had to go back this morning for the wound care. That's going to take a hot minute to get you through this, but you're going to be fine, baby girl. Are you going to be up for sewing with us Thursday? Honestly, probably the only one that has not finished their project yet. Magic juice for the win every time. Goody goods about take care, and I'll see you later. She's got to go get rested up for tonight's live, so we can all be dancing with her again tonight. Back to magic juice. Good seeing everyone. Going to head over to get ready for the live. I'll see you in a little bit, Stephanie. I'm trying to hustle, honey. So now we just got to, next step, let's see what we got. So I've got the ends on, the corners are on. Now we're gonna set these. So I've gotta find my triangles. Let me see. I want to make sure I'm getting these in right. So now I've got, these were 12 inches. I want to make sure I'm giving you this right. 12 inch, and we cut it in half. Now we're going to press away from the center, square down to approximately 2 1/4. So the inner border and the outer border, and voila. We are so close to being done, guys, and thank you for sticking with me. So now I've got to get these in. We're going to line them up. I don't even know what time it is, Joe. 4:45. Stephanie's going to be going on, and I'm trying to hurry. Is she 5 or 5:30, guys? Beth is not live tonight. I thought she was. Missed that. Wanted to double check it. Shifted on me just a tidbit. Note to self, don't put fingers under needle. Still missed it. I don't know why that's not catching right there. Doing it just like that. Did the same thing on this side, I don't know why. So we shall resew with the full 1/4 inch instead of the scant and pick it up. No, but it still missed it. What is going on? Don't have a clue. Magic juices. Press it down. Still did it. I don't know why it's doing this. It's just on this one little piece on both. So I am coming in a little bit more than 1/4 inch. See if that fixes it. Now it got it. I guess I'll go start the last load. See most of y'all over at Super Stuffs. Thank you, sweetheart. If anybody has to run before I get done, I'm sorry. I was trying my best to get it done. But I'll finish here and catch you all there if my kids aren't still in the pool. Up. I think that's what happened. Maybe it shifted. Sylvie is a doll baby. We're all blessed to have her in our lives. Going into my eyes. So this is how far we've gotten so far. Denise, sew patch 35 when you order. Wait a minute, when you sew over the acorn pin, does it make the iron plates icky? Not at all. It's kind of like starch. I guess that's the easiest way to put it. But I love the product. I've not had an issue with it since I started using it. I'm here for the duration. I'm going to be a little bit longer. I thought I'd be able to knock this out right quick, but I want to do it and do it all the way from beginning to end. So I'm going to go ahead and finish it up. Anybody wants to stay, feel free. And if you got to go, go. So I've got my binding there. Let me see. Shouldn't take me but a few more minutes, but I don't want anybody to wait. If you're busy and you want to go ahead and go. I know we all can't be everywhere at the same time. So your borders, the way she has it is you just sew them on, trim down, and then sew the other columns. So that's what I'm going to be doing. And I'm trying to get my birdies to go the right way, if that makes sense. So if I sew it this way, it's going to go upright. Thank you, sweetheart. Thanks for asking questions. I dearly love the acorn pen, and I'd be lost without it. It helps me through all of my projects, not just this one. And you guys let me know what you think of this project. I'm telling you, it's amazing. Can't wait. Can't be everywhere at the same time. Have you met me yet, Colleen? You probably live in a super spy room somewhere that has all these multiple cameras at every different angle with multiple monitors. And like, we're gonna call you the Amazing. I'm just messing, doll. You got it. It's really cute. I'm liking the way it's turning out. Just trying to, there's no rhyme or reason with these birds. But I'm trying to get them so they all come the same way. When it hangs. And this is my first project with Open Gates, Teresa Louise. And I'm really liking the way her pattern is wrote. It's really easy to read. The only thing that I'm being asked about it so far has been, like, some boxes you can give like a breakdown of the pricing and things when we're discussing it, and tell people that it is definitely worth the value. And I am honestly not the least bit disappointed in this project at all. I got 3. The porch pillow, the seat belt little cover that keeps you from being stabbed to death, as we all know does happen. So I couldn't be more pleased, and I would highly, highly, highly recommend this box to anyone who's still sitting on the fence. Let me take these away. I don't need 15 million pins here to jab myself with. And then we'll fold this up and get this last couple pieces in, then I'll be able to show you. I'm not going to do the whole ironing of it tonight to where it's going to be flat, I don't reckon. Acorn pin all the way down the seam. And like I said, I delayed in this because of a business trip I had to be on. Then I had it here on the table, and I was like, I got the alert about the next box coming out, and I was like, oh no, I've got it all cut, and I didn't take the time with working on so many other items to get it put together. So that's why I'm a little bit delayed in doing it. I had it cut out right after it came before my business trip, and I didn't do it because it was like cut out, leave that morning, and then when I come back, I'm not sure who all knows, but my sister back in late April, she was in the hospital and became a double bilateral amputee patient, mid-thigh, and it ended up being a little bit higher than mid-thigh. So the doctors told us basically she's got an infection, it's going to kill her, take her home, she's not going to bounce back, and enjoy her the next week or so. So I'd have to pull my slip, but I believe it was $50, and that includes shipping, Teresa Louise. And anyway, I went to visit with her and spend some time with her, and my niece asked me, her mom's getting so much better and she's really looking good, she's putting on some weight every day's, her eyes are still real red, every day's a new adventure with her, you never know what's gonna happen, but honestly, she looks better today than she has in the last year. I spent yesterday rebuilding clothes. I brought home some of her clothing, and honestly worked on him. I took in and took up and took off 16 pair of shorts. I took the legs off and made shorts that are like 5.5 inches from the groin area down, so she has shorts to wear. She's got a belly tap catheter in, so anytime we try to put clothes on her, that rubs that catheter where her navel is. So I had to make her, basically all of her clothes had to become kind of like hip huggers. So what was up here, I cut the tops off, took off 4 inches in the center of all of her clothes, and then sewed them back together. And I'll be showing those, a couple, not all of them, when I do my Sunday recap before I run them over tomorrow to her. I'll just maybe have Joe drop a couple pictures, but it's the easiest way I could think to do them, and it took several hours yesterday, but I took one pair over and tried them back on her to make sure I was in the right area of what I needed to do. And she said that's the first time in years she's been able to have clothes on because she's been so sick. So to me, that was quite the blessing to be able to bless my sister with something I never knew I was going to be able to do. So I don't want to hold you up no longer. I'm not even going to iron this while you guys are on camera because I know you're all biting at the bit to get over to Stephanie's. But I'll iron this flat and I'll show it tomorrow, and I'll give it a good dose of starch. So I appreciate each and every one of you hopping on with me. I know it's not ironed, and I like to show a finished project. I appreciate y'all sticking with me. I'll pop back going to see Steph. Brenda, I'm done. So you all go ahead and hop over to Stephanie's. I've got grandkids and a daughter in the swimming pool here, so I'll have to catch her on the replay if you can let her know. Bebe wants to swim, so guess what we're doing? We're going to go swim. You guys have a fabulous evening. I appreciate yous, and I'll catch you back in my next live. Thank you for all your love and support. And Monique, when you see this video, I can tell you, I totally love your projects. I am sorry that it did take me a hot minute to get it done. That was not my intent. I got sidetracked a bit, and I like to call it life. Here's the seat belt cover, and I chose to do mine with the fabric that was sent. Love it, love it. And then this is your port pillow, and knowing how my sister is, I love that. So there you go. How much is it, Donna? This quilt, this kit was $50 on my end. I think it's based on where you live with the price of shipping. I am going to move forward with keeping her boxes. And if anybody does sign up, let her know that you saw it on my video and that you want to give it a shot. You're not locked into anything with her. You can go month to month and just give it a try. I tell you what, I got a lot of bang for my buck. With all the material and everything that's included, I couldn't be more pleased. So hook up with Monique at Open Gate Quilts if you like the projects. I'm telling you, they come together. Like, I'll have to trim off here, but it's inner directions that you'll have to trim it up in the end. And I couldn't be more pleased, more thrilled, and I can't wait to get this on the long arm. I'm going to do ruler work on this one. I've been watching this pattern, been looking at it, and I've been doing some dabbling. So when this one's ready to go, I'll be able to show you. But for now, that's all you get to see. You guys, I don't want to keep you from Stephanie. God bless you. Take care, and I'll see you back tomorrow. I'm going to do a quick recap of my weekend review. So love yous. Have a great evening. Take care, and thanks again for joining me. Bye.